We're starting the broadcast with breaking updates coming in. In Bengaluru, a student has died after being run over by a lorry, and officials have indicated that a fall due to a pothole cannot be ruled out as a possible cause. The police have registered a hit-and-run case and are investigating the circumstances surrounding the accident. Authorities also looking at the CCTV footage to ascertain what actually happened. My colleague Neha Ebale is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Neha, extremely saddening. Another accident owing to potholes, we're told. What are the details of the accident?
Well, that's right. In fact, it's most unfortunate that a 22-year-old BCom student here, Dhanushree, has lost her life right after, she was evidently seen riding on a road that was very poorly laid, that was riddled with many potholes. And in fact, while she's, of course, lost her balance there and a tipper lorry has run her over from behind, it's extremely unfortunate here. While the police has registered a hit-and-run case right now and are investigating from that angle, they haven't ruled out the possibility of Dhanushree's fall here being while trying to avoid a pothole. Remember, of course, one look at that very stretch of road that she was riding on, the videos that have surfaced from that scene of crime there suggesting that, the entire road, that certain stretch where, her mortal remains were, where the accident took place, was indeed riddled with potholes. Now, while of course, there are reports that are suggesting that she was trying to avoid that particular stretch of road, and during which time she lost balance. The police too hasn't entirely ruled that out yet. That's still under investigation at this point. But remember, this comes at a time now when citizens of Bengaluru have been, crying out for help here. They've been making emotional appeals to the government. They've hit the streets in protest. They've demanded accountability. And it's only once that was done that there's been some action on ground, wherein we're seeing authorities rushing to fill up the potholes across the city with the deadline approaching.
Okay, all right. But Neha, there are multiple questions that come to mind. At a time when there is already a lot of focus on the pothole menace in Bengaluru, the Chief Minister, the Deputy Chief Minister have also said that action is being taken, that potholes are being filled up. But the truth is that there are multiple roads where these potholes continue to exist, and they continue to be not just an inconvenience, in this case also deadly for some of the commuters. And often what we've seen in such cases is that when cases are registered, there are people who were on their vehicles who are booked, and yet no action is taken against the authorities. Do stay with us. We have Mr. G.S. Prashant also on the broadcast with us from the BJP. Mr. G.S. Prashant, another unfortunate incident, a student losing her life owing to an accident that has taken place again because of potholes in Bengaluru. Who's responsible?
Definitely, the Congress government is responsible for this, because Rahul Gandhi talks about Mohabbat ki dukaan. But what they are giving to the people of Karnataka and Bangalore is Maut ki dukaan. Because time and again we have seen how innocent people have lost life due to this potholes and the accidents caused because of the faulty roads. And the Karnataka CM and DCM are no way interested to ensure that citizens have good roads to travel with, but they are busy in looting the people of Karnataka and giving it to their masters in Delhi. Civic apathy and negligence is probably what is driving Karnataka government here, and there is no administration. The law and order is probably at its lowest, and DK Shivkumar in fact threatens companies who want to move out of Bangalore because of poor infrastructure, and now this is the result. We saw last week a bus carrying school children toppled and the children escaped unhurt. Thank God for that. Now a young woman has lost her life trying to navigate potholes, and then she was hit by a lorry. Who is responsible for this? Directly, the responsibility and the buck must stop with the Bangalore Development Minister DK Shivkumar, because he is the one who says that brand Bengaluru, and he has to take the blame now. And Rahul Gandhi, who goes all around the world and defames Bharat.
Thank you for joining us on the broadcast, Mr. G.S. Prashant. You've raised a very important point, that the buck stops with the Bengaluru Development Minister, the Deputy Chief Minister of the state, D.K. Shivkumar. The infrastructure of Bengaluru is to blame. Often in such cases, we see cases are registered against the driver of the vehicle. Never is any action taken against the authorities. So the BJP is saying that it's high time that action is taken against those who are responsible, and only then will such accidents stop. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast.